is my last week of my first year of grad school in a 2-year program, which means I am almost halfway over. We are in finals, baby! Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Katie. I'm a grad student at Parsons School of Design in their Fashion Studies program, where I study the sociocultural phenomenon of fashion. Particularly, my research focuses on vintage clothing. Welcome to a week in my life. It is currently Tuesday. We are heading into, I think, what is like the most bona fide and stressful final season of my academic career. If you are new here, I went to UC Berkeley for undergrad, and at Berkeley we have Dead Week, which is classes end and then you have a week of nothing and then finals begin, so you have time to study and write your papers and whatnot. We don't have that here at the new school, so I have class up through the end of finals. Just to give you like a little idea of what final season looks like for me this semester. This is what I accomplished last week except for what's crossed off. This is my to-do list for this week, and then I still have like all these project presentations I have to give. I still have to write like 2,000 more words for a paper, 3,000 more words for another paper, 1,600 words for an exhibit chapter. I have to give a presentation today. I have to have exhibit design elements. I have to write a critique. I still have to write my catalog proposal. I have to do some data visualizations and analysis for a project I'm presenting next week. You guys get the idea. It's a lot, but that's grad school, baby. So right now I'm just getting ready. It's 10 a.m. and I have class at 2 p.m., but I am the most productive in the mornings and when I get out of the house, because if I'm in the house, I want to make content. If I'm in the library, I want to study. So I'm gonna go into the city, grab a coffee, head to the library, and get some work done. But first, I need to get dressed, so let's do that. Put it on backwards. Is that kind of a look though? I'm gonna put on a touch of makeup and pack my bag and head to campus because I am taking way too long to get ready. I am procrastinating, and I'm also very hungry and I want to go eat a bagel. Still trying to figure out how to use this camera, and my bangs look horrible, but grabbed some breakfast and I'm at the building where my class is, so I'm going to either go sit in a cafe or head up to the classroom early and get some work done. Okay, it was way too loud in the lounge downstairs, so I am relocating to a little classroom. I got so distracted by a couple of people. I made new friends, and then I sat and talked to somebody who's gathering like conversations, opinions, survey on fashion and gender identity as part of their design collection for the bachelor's program. So I sat and talked to him for a while. Hopefully he follows me on Instagram because it was a really great conversation. Anyways, the classroom where I have class has people studying in it, so I found an empty classroom 1 floor down, and I'm gonna write up my notes for my presentation.
The next day.
Let's try that again. Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's time for simultaneously my most favorite class and my most upsetting class. It's called Interpreting Fashion, and it's the class where we are working on our like thesis proposals. I find it both engaging and upsetting because one, we get to learn about methods and test out different methods that we think we might want to use, but also it has made me question everything that I think I know about doing my thesis. So that's fun for me, this does not look as good on the camera as it does in person. So trust me, it actually does kind of go together. Yeah, so it's Wednesday and I'm heading to campus. I've made some really good progress on my fashion cultures paper, which I'm super pleased about because that was like the last thing that I hadn't really touched yet. The introduction and like the justification are well underway. And then I'm going to start working on my ethnographic piece. Then my partner has her ethnographic piece, and then dealing with the data, interpreting the data is like the hard part, but at least it is started. The data is coded. Everything's gonna be okay. Also, do you like my super good at puzzles? I love puzzles. Every time I like turn on the camera to talk, I start getting like hyped up about it. Okay, the bag is packed up and I am ready to go. Peace. I don't really go to the library to work when I have class. I only do that when I don't have class because I get stressed out about how much time I have to study, so I'd rather just set up in the classroom and be there when class starts and people start coming in. So that's where I am going right now. Or maybe I'll just sit in the lounge area. I think that's what I'll do because it's kind of weird to just sit in the classroom by yourself. I just dunked my headphones on the floor of the kitchen. Be it known that if I do not finish my final projects for the semester, that it's because of James, because he has been distracting me with talking about Star Wars, and that is not my fault. We are, however, going to go see Return of the Jedi in theaters for its 20th anniversary tomorrow night, and we're very, very excited about that. But I'm home. I haven't been good at vlogging this week while I've been trying to do this kind of like finals video because finals are absolutely insane. I'm currently working on my project for fashion cultures where we have to make a zine of sorts, and it has to have at least 3,000 words of a written component. I'm currently only at 800. So we're doing grand, and this is due like next Thursday. I'm just gonna be typing away on that. Had class was interesting. I like this class that I have on Wednesdays, but it makes me think a little bit too hard when my professor's like, don't think that hard, it's fine, like calm down. And I'm like, have you met me? Anyways, I'm gonna be working on this. My goal is to get like at least 2 of the sections done tonight so that it's making some progress.
Eventually.
Welcome to a very hectic day in my life. Oh no! Oops. Welcome to a very hectic week in my life. Apologies, I said day the first time. It's currently Monday, May 8th, and it is my last week of my first year of grad school in a 2-year program, which means I am almost halfway over. We are in finals, baby! If you don't know me, if you're new here, I'm Katie, otherwise known as the Vintage Academic. I go to Parsons School of Design with our fashion studies program, which is like studying what fashion is as a socio-cultural phenomenon. So we got a little bit of history, a little bit of anthropology, a little bit of sociology, economics, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I'm a little bit frantic. It is the last week of my first year, which means that I am almost halfway over, and then once this semester ends, I have my summer break, and then I start writing my thesis, which is absolutely insane to me, especially because I don't know what I'm going to be writing about anymore. That's something I gotta figure out this summer. It's about 12:30 p.m. I'm in a conference room in one of the buildings that belongs to the new school, and I'm just waiting for my friends and my classmates to arrive. I decided that it was, quite frankly, an abomination that the fashion studies program, or even just Parsons in general, doesn't have any kind of event for the Met Gala, which happened last week on May 1st. So I decided to throw together just like a little round table conversation kind of thing with my classmates from the first year to see of see how it goes, to see what kind of interest there would be in an event like this. And the idea is to just kind of sit around and hang out and talk about the Met Gala, our thoughts on the gala, and whether or not we like it, like how we feel about the theme, the purpose of the gala, all that kind of stuff. Talk about the looks, obviously. I don't know if I said that already. So I bought some snacks for us all to share, and yeah, just waiting for everyone to show up. It should be hopefully showing up at like 1. This was very informal. I just sent out an email and I was like, hi everyone, if you want, I'll be providing snacks in the conference room at 1 p.m. on Monday to talk about the Met Gala. So that is what we are doing right now. Then the rest of this week is finals. I've already finished one. I don't know what happened, but I was in like a hyper-focus zone on Friday and I just finished my final. So I have 2 more finals left to go that I will be completing this week, turning in on Friday, and then presenting one next Monday, and then I'm done and I go home to California. That is this week. It's a little chaotic in here, but that's okay. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna eat my bread now.
The next day.
It's noisy and I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I just wanted to say that coffee shop that I was just in, Motto, for anyone who lives in New York, if you order through Motto's app, everything is $2.50. It's not like the most delicious coffee you're ever gonna get. That is, in my opinion, reserved for Blue Bottle coffee, but for $2.50, you get a decent cup of coffee. Their lattes, their cappuccinos, whatever it is, all $2.50. You can change things to make it more expensive, but I keep it basic. If you're like a fun little beverage girly like me in New York but want to keep it cheap, I would recommend checking out Motto. Anyways, it is Wednesday. I'm currently on my way to class. I don't normally have class this early in the morning on Wednesdays. It's usually at 2, but we decided to combine the morning and the afternoon class because this is our last opportunity to get together as a cohort before the semester ends. So we thought it would be nice to get together and all have class together. Little sentimental, like first year is over kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to be a couple minutes late, but I think everyone's going to be a couple minutes late. I feel absolutely delirious right now because I just spent like 4-ish hours sitting in a windowless room in near complete silence with my school friends, working on our finals. What is all over my chin? Working on our finals because I was determined to get this final turned in either today or tomorrow because I wanted to just not think about it anymore. Especially because I have another final that's due on Monday that I haven't really done any of the writing for, so I need to take care of that this weekend. But I finished it, I submitted it, and now I'm ready to take a nap. And then I sat on a bench and read a book to my heart's content, totally ignoring the fact that I still had one more final to go. But this video does mark the end of my videos from last semester, so thank you so much for sticking with me, giving me the time to catch up, take a break from YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and here is to the next semester, which is the beginning of my last year of grad school.